Good day and a pleasant day to you, Mom. So this is Najib Haji Zaman Hassan, 19 years old of my age. I live in Raya Saduk, Officers Line, Marawi City, and I am taking a Bachelor of Science in Statistics here in Mindanao State University Main Campus, Marawi. So in this video, I am going to present to you my presentation about my self-introduction based on the Johari windows for this activity. So this is my presentation for understanding the self, and I hope you will like it. So let's start. So before we formally start to have a self-introduction, let's define what is Johari windows. So accordingly, the Johari windows model is a simple and useful tool for illustrating and improving self-awareness and mutual understanding between individuals within a group. Also, it is used primarily in self-help groups and corporate settings as a heuristic exercise. It is a framework for understanding conscious and unconscious bias that can help increase self-awareness and understanding of others. And in Johari windows, it has been divided into 4 quadrants. And we have the known to self and the unknown to self. And for the known to self, we have the open self and the blind self. And for the definition of the open self, it talks about the information about yourself that you and others know. And for the blind self, it is about the information you don't know but others know about you. And for the unknown to self, which is the hidden self, and talks about the information you know about yourself but others don't. And for the unknown self, it talks about the information about yourself that neither you or others know. So this is my presentation to formally introduce myself based on the Johari windows that we have. First is we have the open self, which I know and others know. So these are the characteristics that I know and others know about myself. So first is I am allergic in chocolates, hardworking, creative person. And for the blind self, which means the things which I don't know about myself, but some people knows it and describes it about my personality and characteristics as a person. So they say that I am good in art so that I can be an artist. And I am good in swimming, intelligent, smart, and determined. So in hiding self, or let us say the information that I don't know but others don't. So of course, I know my ideal crush, but my friends didn't know about my ideal crush. And some of my friends didn't know that I have a phobia in height. So I am having a phobia in height, so I am fear of height. And I am I am not good in math, so I cannot solve math problems. Lastly, for the unknown self or the information about myself that neither me and others know. So these are my characteristics that represents my unknown self. Some of my friends already know that I am illiterate person in terms of computers because of lack of experience to it. I love traveling, and this is one of the things that most of my friends knows about me and myself. And they also know that I am interested in playing badminton, and they also recognize me as one of those writers because they know my capabilities in constructing articles. What did you learn after doing the Johari Windows activity? So after doing this activity, I have learned about an in-depth discovery about myself. It gives me an opportunity to have an exploration about myself. wherein I have learned numerous personalities, characteristics, and other things that I did not expect. Most importantly, I have learned to widen my horizon, to develop my inner self and outer self, to have an in-depth understanding about myself. Why is it essential to understand the self? It is really essential to understand ourselves because it is our part to have an in-depth understanding to ourselves. It is essential because it aims to teach us to have self-awareness to something. It will help us to make a good decision and plan in our life, wherein we will know on how to make an adjustments to something and able to handle our emotions and feelings because we know ourselves more than anyone else. How will it help me as a student and as a person? As a student, it will help me into the different angles in life because knowing and understanding ourselves is really important to know our strengths and weaknesses to something. It will help me to be a critical thinker and it will help me to have an idea on how to balance some works to ordinary works because I know my capabilities. That's all in this video. I hope you have learned something in this video. So thank you and wassalam.